Hello, and welcome to a recap of. I don't know if I'm too far from my mic. This is. I'm. Can you hear me good? I'm sorry, it feels so far away.
I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I'm in my room right now. I'm not in my garage. It's too hot to be out there.
Way too
Also, my
hot.
parents are away, so I can be in here without constant people making noise and stuff. Anyway, yes, KinnPorsche episode 6 plus the side story recap, but we're gonna do them in
Yay, a
one
side
because
story.
yeah. Um. Yes, hello. I'm Billy. Welcome.
And I am Emma again. I'm so excited. Episode 6 is my favorite episode. I am thrilled to be talking about it.
Honestly, I get it. Like
Yeah!
after seeing it, I'm like, okay, I definitely yeah. There was a lot I wrote
You
down
see,
in this episode.
it's so good. Everything is everything. Okay, it was mushy, gushy, and everything I could have ever wanted. So, yes, I'm very excited
Yes,
to get into it.
they had it all.
Well, anything, before we start, I feel, anything happened to you this week that was noteworthy? And I feel like we usually go like, this happened to me, so I'm excited to get into this. But like,
Yeah. This week, I mean, like I said, my parents are away,
yeah.
so they're on a cruise. My brothers are here, but one's about to go to work in like a minute.
Mhm.
The other's in the basement, so he shouldn't bother us. And then yeah, hopefully the Wi-Fi internet isn't too shit this time
Oh
because I'm
yeah,
actually in my
let's see.
house and not in a garage. So hopefully the internet is
Hopefully
good.
mine's okay.
Yeah. I did just wake up. Like literally, I woke up when I like responded to it. I was like just woke up. I'm like 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm fine because I accidentally
Oh
fell
my
asleep.
gosh.
Um.
I was gonna take a nap to be fair. Like after I finished To My Star, I was like, I'm so tired. I've had a long day. I just want to take a nap. But I was like 30 minutes away. I was like, I'll probably just take a nap after. I'll go to bed early. I don't care.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's been my day. How's your week been?
Well, I've been working nonstop aside from everything because I'm saving up for Korea. So I've been at
Yes.
work like 24/7. I haven't really had much of a day off. I think I had a
Hmm.
day off Tuesday, and that's about it. But this morning I went to church for the first time in a very long time because I went to hear my aunt speak, and she was very good.
Hmm.
I love my aunt. She did very well. But I also got to hear really fun lectures, like about how it's really great that my rights are being taken away. So it was a wonderful time. Me hiding in the bathroom for about an hour. So I was
Uh,
just literally texting my cousin the whole time, going, "Oh my god, they're still singing." But like I couldn't go out there. I couldn't do it. So I've had a very long day, um, and I'm exhausted.
yeah.
So, but I am going to see Stray Kids next week. So I'm very excited. It's only a couple days
Ooh.
away. I fly out on Wednesday, so I'm very
Ooh.
excited.
Fun.
Yay!
Where is it?
And I just keep very worrying that my flight's gonna get canceled. Newark. It's in the same
Oh.
place I went to see ATs, actually.
Oh. Cool.
So that's really helpful because I know the place and the
Hmm.
area. But I do not want my flight to get canceled because it got postponed by an hour, and I'm like, I swear to God, if you do anything else,
I think someone at my work mentioned this that they're cutting down on delayed flights by just canceling them now.
what?
Apparently, like they don't like delaying flights, so instead they're gonna start like canceling them.
I hope not,
That's
because
what
it's the day of that I'm flying out.
that's what someone told me. I don't know if that's like. I mean, I feel like that's somewhat true. I don't know if it's taking effect now or if it's going to. But I remember like him mentioning that. I'm like, that's kind of stupid. And like, I feel like it should be the opposite. Like more delayed flights rather than canceled flights. Because
Oh my God, I really, really hope my flight's okay because it was like a 7 o'clock, and then like they changed it to 8 o'clock. So hopefully it's fine.
hmm
Because like I'm flying out the day of, and I don't like that I'm doing that, but I also didn't want to stay in a hotel for 2 nights because I couldn't pay for I didn't want to pay for that. So
yeah.
and I did it for ATs and I was fine. So I'm really hoping that I'm fine for this as well
hmm
because I saw an article that said like that United is gonna start like cutting flights in and out of Newark by like 50 flights or something like that, and I'm like, when? And they were like, July 1st. I'm like, you mean 2 days after my flight? So I'm very worried they'll start early. So I really freaking hope not. My friend is
Uh,
flying there tomorrow, because she's going to the first show
Mm-hmm.
on the 28th, and I'm going to the show on the 29th. So I really hope not. If it does get canceled, I'm just gonna go to the airport and be like, look, they canceled my flight. I need you to put me on another one free of charge, okay?
Yeah,
Just
like
beg.
uh,
Because I need you to put me on one now. Like, now.
yeah, like otherwise there's no point.
Yeah. Like, I gotta go now.
Yeah.
So, here's hoping that goes well.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. Good luck.
We'll see. Check out my Instagram for updates. Anyway. Fun tangent about our lives. But
yes,
let's go to KinnPorsche.
It's episode 6 plus the side story.
Where we last left off, Kinn and Porsche
Porsche
were not in the van anymore, and there was like a car chase.
Yes. And the episode opened up with like, the next morning, I guess, with like Kinn's people looking for him and stuff, but they can't track him. And so I'm kind of wondering, like, I tried to keep track of the timeline, how long they were gone for. I think it's like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. It was something like that.
Because they leave the truck, because at the car chase at the end of the last episode was at night.
Yeah. That was at night.
The first scene in this one is morning. So at the very least, they've been here for about 8 hours, maybe 6 hours, depending on how long, what time, you know. So it's been about a few hours. And
I'm thinking in my head throughout the episode, there was, so we have night, days. And then we have a day, and then we have them at night again, and then we have a day, and then we have a night again, and then we have a day. So like 3-ish.
Yeah, I think in my reaction, I kept trying to like make like note of it. I was like, okay, this is like 1 day, this has been 2 days. I also think I hopefully wrote some of it down. Like, I'm like, okay, in the daytime, we're here, but at nighttime, we're there, and hopefully we can figure it out then. Because I actually didn't really write it down, but it's fine. And Big, like, is feeling guilty. He's like, this is all my fault. And I mean, it's not, but also he did, like, fail very easily. Like,
gotta be honest with you, the bodyguards did not do well. Like,
they both sucked so bad. Like, they
were all trained so hard. They were trained so hard to make sure that they'd always win, and they just, like, wiped out immediately.
Yeah, so... I mean, again,
like,
it wasn't
like, bad intent towards y'all, but, like, just saying, like, they didn't do a great job.
Yeah. This is where we see Kinn and Porsche in the woods. They're lost. They're arguing. They're still handcuffed. They don't know which way to go. So they try to figure out what the bodyguard rule. Which is rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors!
It's so childish, but I love it.
I'm upset. I love how they were, like, staring so intently at each other. I was like, what the hell's the bodyguard rule? And then they just ran into rock, paper, scissors. I was like, of course. Of freaking course that's the bodyguard rule. Ow, I hurt my nail. But, of course.
I was not expecting that. I was like, okay, great. This is happening. And also, did you notice that Kinn uses rock every single time?
I watched your reaction and I kind of noticed after you noticed. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize
He also wins with it, too.
That's a very good point. If you keep using the same thing, then, and your opponent is dumb enough, which we have established, Porsche is a little dumb.
He is.
Then you could just continue to win. Yeah, stick with your old faithful, you know?
Yeah. I noticed that, because, like, normally I feel like, at least with me, I try to, like, mix up every single time when I play rock, paper, scissors. But... yeah, he just kept doing wrong, and I kept noticing it. I'm like, he's still doing rock. Like, is he gonna change it anytime? But
I think my go-to is scissors. Like, every time I, like, randomly do it, like, if people on the TV are doing it, sometimes I'll do it with them. And, like, I always pick scissors. I don't know what it is, but that seems to be my go-to.
I think scissors is my go-to, too. I think that's the one I use more often. Yeah, it's either that or rock, because sometimes I'll forget to think about it and I'll just go and I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm already at rock, so here we are.
I never choose paper. My fingers naturally goes just straight to scissors. Like, da-da-da. Like, it's like a automatic reaction.
Yeah. Then after rock, paper, scissors, they keep, like, circling around. They keep ending up in the same spot, like, 5 times. And then eventually Kinn lets Porsche lead because he thinks he hears water. And they're still lost. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're still walking around. They try to break handcuffs with a rock. It doesn't work.
Y'all, these are handcuffs that are probably, like, made to not be broken easily, and you think you could just hit it with a rock and it'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, they had the right idea by going with just the chain part. Like, they had the right idea.
Not the, like, actual cuff part.
Yeah. But still, I was like, this isn't gonna work. Like,
It's not gonna work.
Upper class mafia shit that's happened to you. Like, you ain't, like, getting out of it this easily.
Yeah. Especially with who I think actually may have kidnapped them. I'm not even... I'm still not 100% sure on who kidnapped them at that point.
I still think it's fake, to be honest.
I have an idea, and if my idea is correct, those cuffs aren't breaking.
Ooh. Well, they don't break until the end, a little bit spoiler alert, but, like... Oh, you're laughing. No,
You'll know what I'm talking about when you see episode 12.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, yeah, I was gonna ask, because normally you give a, like, a non-spoiler reaction.
Yeah, I know, I think it's because I tried to stop thinking about it.
Ooh.
Dude, episode 12 is just like... Okay. No, because episode... It's hard to explain, because episode 12 is like... It's a whole-ass porno, but with, like, more story than anything. It's, like, mainly story, and then a porno.
I'm gonna love that episode, then. Like, we know that's gonna be my episode. That's gonna be my
Everyone's
episode.
going off about it and going, ooh, I love this, and I'm like, but why?
Well, that might be me in, like, 6 weeks when we get there.
Oh, no, I'm gonna have to hear you be like, haha.
I win.
Oh, God. Episodes. I was sitting there going, no! Like, in the middle of the night, my mom was like, are you watching a show? I was like, yes. Oh, God damn it. So many poor decisions happened in that episode.
Anyway, they do end up finding water. They, like, collapse off the rock and find, like, water.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Yeah. And they start, like, drinking from it. They start, like, washing themselves. Porsche washes Kin a lot. I noticed that. I don't know if you noticed it. I actually didn't even write it down. I just remembered it. Where, like, because Kin just goes to drink it, and Porsche is, like, washing himself, and then he, like, goes and watches, like, Kin's, like...
subconsciously helping, like, the person he likes.
Yeah, so I noticed that. They also hold hands at some point, because they're, like... I think he's like, let's go, and they, like, run over to, like, where the main water is. But then they continue to, even when they don't need to. So I wrote that down.
Yeah, okay. I saw this. Sorry, I'm eating ice. I saw this, and what I remembered... Do you remember that Run BTS episode where they were playing foot volleyball, like, out at that house that they rented?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for the first, like, 2 minutes, they weren't, like, holding hands when their wrists were, like, tied together, and they were like, ow, ow, Jesus, because they, like, kept yanking each other all the way.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, hold hands, it's much easier. Like... Honestly, true. Like, you're gonna injure yourself way less if you're just holding hands.
Yeah.
Because if you run one way, you're gonna yank someone's hand in a really bad way.
Yeah, and if you're holding hands, you can actually, like, pull them more than, like, if you're not, you're just, like, yanking them, like, the wrist, where, like, you're pulling their arm, which is more,
exactly. You're not gonna, like, break their wrist or something if you run the wrong way.
Then they find a truck, and they stay in the back of it, because they can't get actually in it, and...
Yeah, they find a little safe haven.
Yes, and this is the first night. Or I guess technically the second
is night one.
Night.
I mean, like,
well,
night one in the woods, I would say. Like,
yes.
Fully.
One full day.
One full day.
We can use the nice to be days. So, this is one full day of them in the woods. Kin is trying to start a fire. He keeps saying that, like, he and the fire are, like, the same. And he tries to make it with, like, rocks and shit. And Porsche is like, oh yeah, that's great. And then he eventually pulls out a lighter. Lights it on fire.
I can't believe he did that. Honestly, that is like... Oh my god, that is like... That's such a dick move. Like, watching him struggle, like, I can do it, I can make fire, and then just being like, you know, I have this, right?
That was such... Oh, it's so... It's so good.
Very Porsche.
Very Porsche, yes.
Yeah.
Very in character. Then later that night, Porsche is like... He starts to fall asleep when he's supposed to be awake. And then he, like, lands on Kin, and Kin's like, ah! And he, like, holds up his fist out, but not, like, to punch him, but, like he's holding a gun, almost. Because he's so used to that. But he doesn't have a gun.
Don't have a gun.
So it's kind of just, like, looks weird. And then at the group that's looking for them, Charn tells Korn, like, on the phone, he's like, hey, we got everyone looking for Kin, except for Pete, who is doing something else. And And this is where we see Pete, who is with Cole, spying on Vegas.
Yeah.
So.
How about that? We're spying on Vegas. I wonder why he was sent to spy on Vegas, to be fair, as well.
I mean, they probably think he's the one who tried to kidnap them, like
True,
I did.
true.
Like I did too.
Good point, good point.
Okay, so Vegas does say, do you think they know that we know? And I'm not sure if that's him referring to Pete spying on them because they know Pete's there, or if that's referring to something else. And if so, what? So, I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
As Vegas approaches, Pete pretends to make out with Paul while Paul's asleep. He like puts his like face in his like neck or something.
Because that's the best course of action in this situation.
Of literally doing anything else, he does that. And it doesn't work because Vegas literally walks right back and he's just like, hey, here.
He's
here
like,
you go.
hi. Like he knew they were there the whole time.
He gives them a bag because he said that they're probably hungry after being on lookout for so long. Like he calls him out so badly on it.
That was funny, I'll give him that. That was really funny.
Yeah. So Paul looks through the bag, he finds bread, mosquito repellent, and then Pete sees there's a condom and he screams that. He literally screams a condom. Like so loud, but it was so funny. I laughed so hard.
I swear to God.
And then Vegas returned saying that one was actually for him, but they could share if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Which I did write down Vegas Pete because that definitely was that first real interaction with them.
Yeah.
I will say, someone did tell me that after watching episode 12, they kind of agree with you on the whole Vegas Pete / Vegas situation.
Oh, thank Jesus someone does. Oh my God.
There are people on your side.
Whoever you are, I love you.
So, you have people in your corner. I'm not there right now. So.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. I felt like that would be good for you to know.
Oh, good. Oh, that made my day. Thank you. Validation.
Then the next morning, Kinn's trying to spear a fish. Porsche's eating fruit he found, and Kinn's like, "Oh, what if it's poisonous?" But Porsche fakes being poisoned. He's like, just fuck with him again.
Again, he loves to fuck with him.
Yeah. And then Porsche helps him. He helps him use the fish by sharpening the stick because he also found a knife in the truck as well that he decides to whip out now.
Well, it's good that he found it in the truck as well. I completely couldn't remember if he had it on him or if he found it in the truck, but he found it in the truck.
He does say
that's something good from a scavenge, you know?
Yeah.
It's helpful.
Yeah, I mean, again, he probably should have done it sooner after Kinn tried like multiple times to try to spear a fish. Again, would have been good to know, but Porsche being Porsche was like, I'll wait
like, let's see him struggle for a bit.
Yeah, it's fun for me. Eventually, they do catch fish. Both of them catch some fish and start eating it. And while they eat, Porsche does say he likes to see Kinn smile.
Which is adorable as shit.
I was like, oh, that's sweet.
They're so cute, honestly, like, for real. Like, I really do love them. Like, was it, okay. I don't know if it was the most recent, I think it was the most recent episode. Or it was, like, the one before or something like that. But I was like, y'all, like, KinnPorsche are, like, everything. Like, they're so cute. Like, they're always being, like, mushy-gushy and shit. Like, they seem like tough mafia people, you know, and bodyguards and all that shit, and everything's dangerous. Until it's just them alone. They're like, hi, babe. Hi, sweetie. Like, it's like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's so cute, honestly. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I think that's important, too, to show, especially with this episode as well, because it kind of shows that when everyone else is around, Kinn, and to an extent, Porsche are kind of like put on an act to do his job or whatever. But
yeah, they're doing what they have to do in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they don't have to do that when it's just them. When it's just them, they can let down their guard and just be them. Which is adorable.
And speaking of them being them, in the like little spring pool place, they kiss. There's a kiss there.
Yeah, they do!
But it's not that long, because Kinn does pull away and say that he needs to get out.
He's probably feeling, judging by what happens in the rest of the episode, he probably is feeling guilty.
Yeah, I literally said this is clearly about him feeling guilty about episode 4. Like this, Because you could see Kin kind of hesitate at first, and then he'd go there, and Kin like almost immediately pulls away, and he's like, "Okay, we need to go."
Yeah, for sure.
Which I like that. And then I didn't notice this my first time watching this in my reaction because I was kind of talking about things. But that night Porsche is peeing and Kin is laughing at him because he has a small dick or something.
You didn't notice it the first time, right? Oh my god!
Because I was talking over and I look over and they're like they see the skeleton and then run away.
Oh my god, the skeleton! The skeleton was funny.
Yeah, and then there's a skeleton. They run away. It's a whole big scene. Oh, it's night 2. Night 2, they're here. So day 2. They've been there 2 full days.
Okay.
When they're at the truck and they're talking about their dreams.
Right, their dreams.
This is a sweet scene. Again, this is another like sweet, just them being.
I have a dream. You have a dream.
And yeah, Porsche tells him what we kind of already knew about him wanting to open a beach. A bar at a beach.
A bar at a beach.
Yeah, a bar at a beach. Preferably a private beach, he does say, so he can do whatever he wants. He can have whatever he wants, all that stuff.
You can decorate the beach.
And then Porsche asks him what his dream is, or was before everything happened. And he said he wants to be a singer.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't expecting that. Kin made it out to be like this huge, like, embarrassing thing. But I didn't think that was actually that bad.
It's not that bad. No. And especially since his brother is a singer as well.
Is he?
Yeah, because remember Kim's wig, and he's got like...
Kim, right. Oh, yes, okay. I thought you were talking about Tankun. I'm like, is he a
singer? No. Kim's a singer. His brother is literally a singer, so obviously it's not that embarrassing if his brother is also one. So... And I thought it was sweet. Like, it was something that definitely you wouldn't have seen coming, that he wanted to be a singer. But it was nice to add to his character and give him more, like, of a interesting background to, like, put more humanity behind his character. Because, like, aside from being a mafia boss, he got dreams, too.
And he does mention that when he was younger, I think he entered a singing contest and he won.
Yeah.
But he wasn't sure if it was because of his talent or because his dad paid him, like, a shit ton of money.
Oh, that's right.
Which...
That's gotta suck, like, never knowing if you got something because of your own accomplishments or because your father paid them to.
Yeah, I think that may be what stopped that dream of his. I think that's why he honestly doesn't... I don't know if he does it frequently, but he hasn't done it up to this point at all. He does sing a little bit, though, and then Porsche laughed at him, which, I mean, which was kind of a dick move. Porsche, but, again, that's just Porsche being Porsche.
Yeah, that's just Porsche being Porsche, but, like, honestly, like, I thought it was cute, and he did have, what Porsche was saying as well, he wasn't expecting it to sound so, like, traditional, like, he did have a more traditional sound to his voice.
I noticed that, I was like, oh, this is,
It felt more
wasn't what I expected, but.
Yeah, which was kind of interesting, because usually you hear, like, pop everywhere, like, which is not bad, I love pop. But, like, it was interesting that came out of his mouth. I was like, oh, so wait, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting, like a song about love or heartbreak, but no, he was like singing like traditional like song, like not necessarily a song, but like in a traditional voice. And I thought that was a really interesting expectation subversion.
Yeah, Kin actually mentions that he thinks that Tankun might be acting crazy, so he doesn't have to take over his father's work because he wonders if being Kin that can change someone so much.
Yeah,
which is funny because I think in the last episode we did talk about Tankun maybe. Well, we talked about acting that way, but he was actually going to be this villain or something.
Yeah. But we did kind of peg something along those lines.
Yeah. So I definitely feel like Tankun is acting that way for a reason. Whether it's like Kin said, what we said, in whatever way. I feel like Tankun's maybe playing himself up a bit.
Yeah.
Because they keep mentioning him being kidnapped multiple times now, where I feel like they're making a point to notice it. Like, they want us to notice it, and must be a reason behind that. So I'm curious to see what happened with him. Oh, this is when Porsche explains about his parents when they died in the car accident, and he was like there.
He was there?
He was in the car with them, and he was so shocked that he forgot all of it until his uncle told him about what happened and filled him in.
Yeah, you probably, as a kid, if you experienced that, you've probably blocked it out. Your brain probably, like, made you make sure that it was like hidden away so you wouldn't have to like think about it because it's like traumatizing. So he probably was experiencing like a lot of memory loss because if he did think about it, it would just bring him nothing but pain, and his brain knew that and hid it from him.
Yeah.
Good job, brain. Doing the work you need to do.
Kin said that that's good because now he only has good memories of his parents.
Yeah.
And he also says that if he could erase the things he did wrong to Porsche, he would. Which, again, I feel like is talking about episode 4 a little bit.
Yep.
And
he's feeling some guilt.
Yeah. Then Porsche falls asleep and Kin, like, because Porsche falls asleep, like, on Kin, on his, like, shoulder, and Kin kind of wakes up, but he just kind of just, like, lets him stay there.
Yeah.
He lets him sleep. And now it's morning again, and Kin mentions that he thinks he'll be saved today. And that's when he hears people.
Yeah.
Or someone
we don't even know if that was his people or if he was starting to hallucinate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because there was like a moment where like he, like after they speak, there's like a moment of like a pause, and he's just like sitting there trying to listen and be like, over here. Yeah, I actually don't know if it was actually hallucination. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure, because like I kind of heard them, obviously, but what if like hearing them was just like a hallucination? Because like they don't show up until nightfall. So, I mean, they could have been further away, and it could have something could have carried their voices from a bit further away.
Yeah. It also could have been like the other people who were trying to kill
True.
Kin.
Oh, that's true.
It could have been them too. We don't know, but
good point.
Regardless, Kin thinks it's his people. They have to jump over a crater. They do it, and then they fall in. That honestly shocked the shit out of me. That
was Kin's fault. Yeah, he jumped without even considering, like, talking to Porsche about it first. He was just like, he looked at him and went, okay. And he just jumped, and Porsche's like, where? Am I jumping? What am I doing? And he's like, they're handcuffed. They're handcuffed. Like, obviously, you need to talk to the person you're handcuffed to before you jump anywhere, because they will be following you. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah, that was, like, and I was shocked that they fell, I'll be honest, because, like, I feel like in those situations, it's always, like, this big dramatic thing where, like, everyone always makes it and land. Like, not me. That one episode where, like, they all so very fakely jump building to building, and it's like, and it's like, in that situation, you probably would fall. But in this one, they do. So I was like, oh shit, like, I was like, are they okay?
Yeah, this looked a lot more real than Not Me ever did.
Oh yeah, this is like, definitely
I love Not Me, but the jumping in Not Me is so fake.
It was so bad. I was literally like, there is no fucking way that's possible.
It's so funny to watch, like the slow-mo of the
You're constantly like, you don't swing that much in the air. Like,
I can't take it seriously. That's the one part of Not Me that I just cannot take seriously.
It's so goofy.
It's the jumping.
Anyway, yeah, but then
while Not Me update. Not Me update. Oh, my DVDs still haven't shipped.
They came? Oh. I was like, oh, they came?
An update with zero update at all.
Great.
But I did order something from the same website that I'm interested to show you and see what your reaction is. It should come in a couple days, so I'm going to show it to you all on the podcast. For next week's, I think. Hopefully it should come in a couple days. It's something that has to do with Thai dramas, and you'd only recognize it if you watch Thai dramas, so I wonder if you will recognize it, so I'm kind of excited to show it.
Okay, I'm assuming I will. Like, I feel like
I don't know, maybe. It depends on the Thai dramas, to be honest with you, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot in my list.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. You've seen more than me, to be honest with you, so...
Have I?
Yeah, I think you have, really.
I know, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I've seen a lot.
You kept when we were talking about the podcast at the very beginning, you were like listing off all these, and I was like, I haven't seen that one either.
Well, yeah, but also they were like, also some of them were like other dramas too, like some were Korean dramas, some were like Taiwan drama. So I don't know.
Yeah, you've seen way more than me, promise.
Or maybe, probably. I'll hopefully figure it out. If I don't, that'll be embarrassing.
It'll be really funny. I'm wondering. I will tell you. No, you know what? No, I'm not even going to tell you that. It's going to be a shock. It's going to be
okay. Okay, so stay tuned for next week to see what Emma got and is showing me. And
stay
see
tuned.
If I know what it is.
It'll be so fun.
So they're at the crater, and I don't know if this is a crater. I just called it a crater.
Yeah, feels like a crater. Like, I don't know what crater even means, to be honest.
Me neither.
But
it sounds right.
It's a little, like, bit of, like, in between of, like, rocks. Yeah. It's off a cliff.
Yeah, it sounds right, though.
Crater sounds right. We'll go with crater.
Yeah, so they're in there, and they try to go, and they can't, and Porsche, like, starts yelling at the handcuffs. He's like, why are we still like this? And then Ken says that this made us get to know each other better, referring to the
Yeah.
handcuffs. And that was actually really sweet. That, like, the way he said that, I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet.
It's like, honestly,
That's so
I didn't
sweet.
want them to have to leave this place because, like, they were having such a nice time.
Well, Ken tells Porsche he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Because
Like, I wouldn't either. Like, I don't like nature that much, but, like,
Me
if
neither.
you were bonding with someone like that, like, and you had all these expectations waiting for you back at home, of course you'd want to stay.
Well, it's not only that, like, just the idea of, like, you being lost in the woods or something with someone who you either don't like all that much or even don't even know that much, and, like, it kind of forces you to bond with them. And, like, I feel like that's such a unique experience that, like, I feel like that's kind of like what, like, I feel like that would be fun. Like,
That I've seen that happen in like a couple different shows.
yeah.
For some reason, none are coming to mind, but I've seen a not presence, but like the situation like that before, shown in like dramas before, not necessarily dramas, but like maybe TV shows of other sorts, where you're stuck in one place and you're with someone you maybe either don't like very much or you're still kind of on the fence with, and it kind of helps you work out your problems by being stuck with that person. I've seen that in quite a few different shows, and I always love it. It's like one of my favorite tropes is being stuck somewhere so you figure your shit out.
Yeah, it's always a fun little thing. And also, like, I'm pretty sure almost every time involves the two ending up together in some way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so.
It's gotta.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be weird if it didn't.
Yeah, because it's like only you two went through this whole thing, so it's like only you two know, and it's like...
You connect, you bond.
Yeah, but like bonds you for life.
Exactly.
Like, I want that. I want to get lost in the woods with someone.
I know! Maybe not the woods. Can I get lost in like a museum or something like that?
Yeah,
Or
like
lost in, like a... I don't know what. Somewhere indoors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe like get locked in like the mall or something for like a day.
I used to work at the mall where I'd have to leave, like, at like, usually I think like 9 or 10 o'clock at night would be like the latest I'd leave. And it was like dark when we'd leave. Like, it was weird. It was very ominous. Like, I'd never been, when I first happened, I was like, I've never been in a mall with the lights off like this. It's freaking me out. Like, all the doors were shut. So, I never got locked in, because you can leave, but you can't enter or something like that. So, but, I mean, since I've been in a mall before, it'd be kind of fun to be locked in one now.
Yeah.
Like, since I got used to, like, actually leaving at that time, I like it.
Yeah.
Just chilling at night, middle of a mall. Oh my god, no. I know exactly where I want to get lost.
Where?
An airport.
Ooh, yeah.
That's my dream, getting lost in, because airports, I don't know if y'all know this about me, but airports are like my Disneyland. I love airports. Airports are like my favorite place.
Really?
I don't know why. But even if I wasn't going to like fly out, even if I was picking someone up at the airport, I'd be like, let's go to the airport. Like, I'd make a day of it. It'd be great. But I would love to get lost in an airport. One of my favorite Christmas movies is Unaccompanied Minors. I love that movie. It's so good. It's all these kids just get stuck in the airport because it's snowed in and they can't leave. And they're just running around the airport trying to run away from the guy who's trying to be like, just stay in this room. And they're like, no. So it's great. I would kill to be stuck in an airport in the middle of the night.
That would be fun. That would
just me, like no one else. Like, the people could be around sleeping in chairs. I don't care, but I could do whatever I want. I want to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
That's the thing I gotta be able to do. So I would love that. Absolutely.
Interesting. I did not know that.
I know, right? Interesting facts about Emma. Love
Okay.
airports.
Loves airports.
Love airports. I'm very excited to see the airport in Korea. That's gonna be real fun. Like,
Ooh, that's gonna be
honestly,
cool.
don't know why I'm that excited, but like, that's what I'm like. One of the most things I'm most excited about is just seeing the airport. Everyone's like, ooh, cafes. I'm like, ooh, airport.
Yeah, so Ken says that he feels free when he's out here with Porsche because, like, kind of what we just mentioned, like, there's no responsibility. He doesn't need to do anything. Like, it's...
Ooh,
and Porsche even says that he likes that version of him, too.
Yeah, honestly, because he's more himself. He's not worried about, like, the 5 million things he has to do or the persona he has to keep up. He's just being himself.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's that's wonderful that they're like, they're selves in front of each other. That's really showing like how they're bonding because he's not putting up a front in front of Porsche.
Now Ken officially apologized for that night. He kind of hinted at it a bit earlier, but this is like his official apology for episode 4.
Yeah.
He says he has never crossed that line with a bodyguard before, and that if he could like take it back, he would.
What do you think about that line, that he's never crossed that line with a bodyguard before?
So I already said my theory about the whole like him falling in love with bodyguard thing. Yeah. I still believe that's true. I think crossing the line with a bodyguard, I think it meant like while he was so drugged or out of it. I think that's what he's implying. I think that's what he's apologizing for.
That is totally what he's apologizing for, yes. But I
okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because I was like, I feel like the whole Porsche obviously being drugged and Ken not, that was a big thing. And I think that's what he's apologizing for. I do still think he had a romance with a past bodyguard who died or turned on him or is a traitor or something that scarred Ken. And I'm going to learn more about that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So that's why I think of that. And Porsche actually said that he forgave him a long time ago for that, which is interesting.
Which is very nice. Like I was like, oh, when I saw that. I love them. I just really love them. Like they feel like obviously there's like obviously problems in the relationship, but the way they communicate feels really healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least when they're like apologizing and talking to each other about their feelings, like it feels quite healthy. So it's good to see in a show about death and mafia.
Yeah, and then Porsche says that the only way they'll get out of here is if one of them cut off their hands. Now, at first I thought it was a joke, but they seem to take this very seriously. Like,
I thought it was a joke too. I was like, wait, are we serious?
Because they go on for a while about this. Like, they go to the bodyguard's rule with rock, paper, scissors again.
Yep.
I think Porsche eventually just gives up and gives the knife to Ken and is like, just give it, like, cut my hand off. Give it one good hit or whatever.
One good...
Yeah. Which again, still thought it was a joke. I'm like, he's not really gonna cut his hand off, is he?
That was weird. Yeah, I fully thought that was a joke.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, I feel like that's, like, a thing everyone says when you're, like, handcuffed or something, where it's like, oh, just cut your hand off or whatever.
I swear to God, it's probably because of 127 Hours. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Okay, have you ever heard of that movie?
No.
Okay. Shocked. Because I remember back... I don't even remember when that movie freaking came out. It starred, what's his face? James... What was it? Oh, I know his name. And I feel like he won, like, a Oscar for that.
Oh.
2010. 2010, and it stars... James Franco. That's the one. James Franco is in it. And he's basically, like, lost in the desert or something like that. And he's gotta, like, hike everywhere. And one of the key moments of the entire movie is he gets stuck in between these two rocks, and he has to cut off his hand to be able to get out. And I swear to God, ever since then, everyone's solution to getting out of a situation is cutting off their hands. I never saw any of it before that movie, and somehow I see 5 million examples of it after. So I swear to God, it's that movie's fault. It's that movie's fault that everyone's always trying to cut off their hands. So I don't even know. I feel like isn't it a true is it a true story? I'm not even sure. But I don't know if they won, but they were nominated a lot for Oscars, so, and Academy Awards. So that I never saw that movie, honestly, but like all I ever knew about it was that he cut off his hand. So thanks a lot, 127 Hours. Now I gotta see people cutting off their hands all the time.
Or you could just put the knife in the little lock on the handcuff and lock like Ken did.
That's very true. You could do that as well.
And apparently he said he could have done that all along.
My God, I can't believe.
So I actually like that because of how many shit Porsche pulled up to this point.
I know, yeah,
like,
he pulled a Porsche basically.
Lighter and the fruit and that, like, he kept pulling this shit like all throughout this episode. So Ken finally getting one last good one in, was great.
He pulled a Porsche.
But also, I think he needed to do that so he could apologize. I think that was also a big thing too. That's why he kept them together.
I'm pretty sure he kept them together because he didn't want to go. He was
That,
having
yeah.
so much fun bonding with Porsche that, like, he knew that at any moment he could unlock their handcuffs and they'd have a better chance of escaping. But, like, the second he did, they wouldn't probably be bonding as much as they had before when they were handcuffed. So he probably was enjoying the time he was spending with him like that and didn't want it to stop so soon. So probably why he didn't.
Then they get out of the crater. They start pulling all the rocks out and they slide out. It's all good and dandy. Until Kinn tells Porsche to leave.
Yeah.
He wants him to open his bar at the beach, find his brother. He tells him to get the fuck out of here.
Because, okay, it's very much also... Okay, here's another reference you probably won't get. There's... I don't know if it's a book or a movie. I remember it being in New Girl, but it's from something else. Called White Fang or something like that.
White Fang?
Yes, the whole thing about White Fang is at the end, like he like makes friends with a wolf or something like that. Maybe I might be very wrong. I've never seen it. I just saw the New Girl episode where they mentioned it.
It's also a movie in 1991.
Okay, he makes friends with a wolf, I think, in the wild, and then like at the very end, he knows he can't take him with him because it's a wild wolf, and he would do better out in the wild or something like that. And he's like. And so he starts, like, throwing rocks at him. He's like, go, get out of here. So whenever you see stuff like that in movies where, like, someone out of love is, like, throwing rocks at someone and telling them to leave and using harsh words to make them go away, that's usually a reference to White Fang. It's...
I remember that in SpongeBob.
Yeah, there you go.
With the seahorse.
There you go.
He, like, yelled at the seahorse to go away, and then it does, and then Patrick shows him, and then he walks away, too. That's what I remember it from. Yeah, I just thought that was just a regular thing people do when it's like they know that, like...
I'm pretty sure it's mainly a reference to White Fang.
Maybe, damn.
Because it's used a lot.
Hmm.
Because I was watching, I think it was, I don't remember which episode of New Girl it was. They were all in the desert or something like that. And I think, like, Schmidt started, like, throwing rocks. I think was Cece? I might have been Cece. And he's like, go, get out of here. And she's like, are you white fanging me? I told you have to stop white fanging me. Like, it was a whole... And so, that's the only reason I know about it. But I think, like, usually that's where that comes from, I think. So this felt very much like that to me when he was telling Porsche to go. He wasn't using, like, harsh words or anything, or telling him he hates him, or throwing rocks, or anything like that. But it felt very reminiscent of White Fang. Like, he loved him, and he was telling him to go, and he was doing that out of love, not out of not wanting to be with him.
You know, again, I just thought that was, like, a regular thing, like, when it's, like, you know, when you love someone, but you know it's, like, you have to let them go.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was related to that whole thing, and it's, like... Because Kinn knows how dangerous his life is, and he knows that Porsche staying here, he probably won't get to have that bar at the beach with his brother. He probably won't get that.
Yeah.
And that's why this is his only chance. He'll tell everyone he's dead and, like, move on. Porsche does start to leave, but then he runs back and he kisses Kinn. Like, full on. It's like, it's a kiss.
It's the best. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, because for real, that kiss, like, I was watching, I remember watching this episode in my room before work, and I was standing in the middle of my room. I wasn't even sitting anymore. I was yelling at the TV. I was like, what is going on? And then, like, they kissed, and I was like, ah! I was, like, losing my mind. My mom was like, are you alright? Like, you sound like you're dying up there. I was like, no, I'm so ecstatic. They totally kissed. And it was a great kiss, too. It was a kiss full of sobriety.
Yes.
No one was under the influence.
No one was
pure
drunk.
Feelings. Oh, it was beautiful. The arms wrapped around was just like...
Oh, yeah, eventually he wraps his arm, like, it goes, like, it's a full-on, like...
It's, like, full-on. Like, that was a kiss of, like, I don't want to go, and I hate that you're making me go, but I will because you're telling me to, like, kind of thing. Like, it was full of so much emotion, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, so good.
It was so good.
Yeah, then Porsche does leave. Kinn is, like, frustrated that Porsche is gone, obviously. He does look at their handcuffs, and, like, he starts, like, kicking dirt and shit. He's very upset. But he's, like, he also knew it was what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Until he gets attacked.
Yeah, until he gets attacked. The half second that Porsche leaves. Like, really?
Yeah. And then Porsche does come back and he kills 2 people.
For real, yeah.
That means he has killed 3 people so far in the show.
Oh, are we keeping tally?
I am.
Let's keep tally.
So it's hard to do with Kin because he only has 1 in the show, but I'm sure he's done it multiple times in the past.
I'm sure he has.
So Kin's tally is just in the show. Porsche is probably like his whole life, like 3 deaths on him.
Yeah.
But then a third guy shows up and is about to shoot Porsche. But once again, Kin tries to save him, and he ends up taking a bullet like right into like the shoulder, chest area, in between. He's like down for the count, and then Kin's people show up and like they kill that guy, and that's where episode 6 ends.
Damn. I was oh my god, I was like yelling at my TV. I was like so stressed. I was like, shoot him! And then there was out of bullets. I was like, no! I was so stressed.
Yeah, that was a lot.
It was peak stress, honestly. That was the most stressed I think I felt watching this entire show. Like, and there's a lot of stressful moments. Like, I'll feel some stress watching it, but I think that's the most stressed I was when I'm watching it. Like, I for real thought they were in like big ass danger there.
Yeah.
But they should, which is fine.
Then we have the side story. We have the side
then
story.
We have the side story.
How long after this episode did the side story come out?
It was a couple of days, I believe. Does it have dates on YouTube? Let me double check.
Yeah, it should. I'm also curious why they made a whole side story mini episode instead of just putting this at like the beginning of episode like 7 or something.
Yeah, that's true. It's the only side story I've seen. I think that's the only one. So
okay.
May 19th, which was a Thursday, and it's out on Saturdays.
So like 2 days before the next episode?
Yeah, 2 days before the next episode.
Okay. My first note is Tenkun's kind of an asshole.
That was so mean. That was so mean.
So yeah, so he's like crying when Porsche asks is Kin okay, and then he like stops in and he's like, yeah, he's fine, he's just sleeping. Like, that was such a dick move.
Maybe Tenkun really is the villain.
Honestly, again, look, we said it first. I think
this is villain behavior. That's all I'm saying.
Like, and even like, well, it's stuff like this that makes me think he's not playing a part because why would you be so like purposely a dick and like make Porsche think that Kin's actually like seriously injured, if not dead. Like, if he wasn't, like, I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, Porsche goes in to check on Kin, and
he's asleep.
Yeah, he's asleep. The nurse says he's fine. He's just sleeping, yeah, which is good. Then Vegas arrives, and he gives yellow roses to Porsche, which he says means like friendship and stuff. It
does. Like, that's the thing. Yellow roses mean friendship.
It does. But also someone, I think from Denmark, commented on my reaction. I need to find this because it's important.
Oh, okay. Info.
And kind of means something, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. In Denmark, where I am from, yellow roses actually symbolizes insincerity and infidelity.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So the Denmark viewers probably had more insight and be like, oh shit.
Oh shit. So really, Vegas was just like, hey, have an affair with me.
Yeah. But also, someone did confirm that the flowers were bugged. I knew this right away. I would like the flowers were definitely bugged.
Do you think?
Someone I think confirmed it.
Really?
In the comments. Yeah, they said that someone zoomed in and you could actually see something in the flower. I didn't see the picture of it, but someone did say that, so...
Oh my god.
The flowers were bugged.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. Hell no.
No, yeah, no. I knew that right away. I'm like, Vegas, like...
Not to be trusted.
Yeah. And then Kin wakes up and tells Vegas to take the flowers away because he's allergic.
Basically like, I am awake, you know. Why don't you fuck off?
Yeah. I don't know if Kin is really allergic to those flowers or if he's just saying that to get Vegas and his flowers out of here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's just telling him to get him to fuck off. Like,
okay. That makes sense.
It's gotta be. I mean...
I see that.
Even if he was allergic, that's probably something Vegas totally could have, like, figured out and then exploited. So that could have totally had something to do with
Yeah,
it too.
that also could have been another reason for giving him flowers too.
Yeah. But I purely think Kin was just like, I don't want them here. Go away.
Then Kin asks Porsche to stay with him, and he convinces Porsche by saying that this place is haunted. And the next scene cuts to Porsche all curled up in the bed next to him.
I'm not scared. Cut to him cuddled up in bed trying to, like, hide from demons.
Yeah.
I love.
And then Kin gives Porsche his phone so he can talk to Shay on it, and they talk for a bit, and they, like, talk. It's nice. And I think this is when Porsche kind of agrees to stay on as Kin's bodyguard, and they kind of just, like, cuddle in bed.
Oh, it was so cute! Please. I was losing my mind when I saw it, because I got home from work, and I just turned on the TV just to be, like, just to see what was on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And it was, like, the first thing on my page, and I was like, the fuck is this? I'm sorry? Like, I was like, what is this? Like, I wouldn't have known about it if it hadn't just popped up on my YouTube, so I'm really glad it did. Wow. I was like, thank God. Like, I was real worried. Thank you for giving me 2 days early solace that Kin is alright.
Yeah. And that's kind of it with the side story in episode 6, I think. I don't think there's anything else to have.
No, I'm pretty sure there's not. There wasn't anything after that. And there's no other side stories for other episodes either.
Okay, that's good to know.
Not that I know of. I haven't seen any. Okay. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I watched it on what's it called? Aichi, I think.
Yeah.
Aichi. And I haven't seen one that says side story. There's a lot that say special clip, which usually is like a promo or something like that. Mm-hmm. But that's about it. I haven't seen side story aside from the one.
Cool. Okay.
So we won't have to do that.
I did want to mention last episode, I believe we were talking about like Kin or Porsche dying.
Yeah.
So we were kind of just speculating, like we weren't really basing it off anything when we were saying that. But someone did tell me that is actually a rumor.
Oh like, my God, I hate that that's a rumor. No, don't do it. 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 Don't do it.
I did want to bring that up.
Better not, I swear.
That's a thing. At the very least, other people are talking about. I don't know if it's from the show, like, or part of the show, or just fans or whatever. But other people are saying that too. We were just kind of talking out of our ass. We weren't really basing it off anything.
We were literally like, "Ooh, what if this happens? It better not."
Yeah, I mean, we were also conspiracy theory that Tenkun's a villain as well. So we also so we weren't really basing anything off anything.
Oh
we were
my
just
God,
goofing around.
We had weird ass theories coming out of our mouths. So like. Who knows what we're talking about? We're not making any sense. Don't take our words seriously, okay? Don't do it.
But the fact that is a theory out there and a rumor or whatever is worrisome. I mean, I know you still have like 2 episodes left. I have like
I do.
8 episodes left.
If something really bad happens, I'm gonna like turn on. I'm gonna try to keep so much to myself, but I'm gonna turn on Zoom and you'll just see tears down my face going, I'm great, what do you mean?
Oh no.
Nothing bad happened.
Oh no.
I worry, I do. But because most of the BLs I've seen, if not all, end happily.
I don't think I've seen a single sad ending BL.
I really don't think I
will look through my notes to double check, because I do have a list of all the ones I've seen.
Yeah. Let's see.
Good. Good. Yeah, almost. I mean, okay. Color Rush maybe has a weird thing out.
Color Rush is technically still ongoing, to be fair with you, so
yeah,
it ended happily in season 1, and then they were like, let's do another one, and now it's sad, so and ambiguous, so who knows. That one's its own little like weird thing, but a lot of the ones I'm seeing on my list ended just fine.
Every single one has had at the very least, not a sad end.
Even the ones that were destined to end sad because of the way they were set up. Did you watch Who's Coming to Me?
I did. I reacted to that.
There you go.
I was so sure it was going to be like one of the things where like he was going to disappear and it was going to be sad.
It was supposed to be that way.
Then he comes back.
Honestly, I didn't like that.
I mean, I was kind of just like, I mean, this is great and all, but eventually he's going to leave and fade away. Like,
Yeah.
I would have rather they just done it now. Like,
I would have rather they did it now, because I was also really confused when it happened. I was like, why? Like, there has to be some reason. Like, was it just not his time, or was it like because that doesn't make any sense? Like, what do you mean?
so he also saw him as the one color that was like the wrong cause of death or whatever.
Yeah. So like,
So it's like, so wouldn't he have seen him as a different color after that?
if
And be
he
like,
had saw
"Actually,
him, if he saw him during with the color of the "It's not my time yet" color
uh-huh.
after that, it would have made more sense. And I would have been like, oh, okay, like okay, I'll vibe with that. I found it too weird, quick, and like
Yeah.
what's it called, like unexplained or something like that. That 2 seconds after he disappeared and everything was really sad, he's like, I'm back. I was like, what do you mean you're back? Like,
Yeah, I was kind of like
right out of it.
Yeah, I feel like I was just trying to give people a happy ending, where like I don't think they needed to.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm all for a happy ending, but I also like the real stuff too. Like,
yeah, if there was going to be a happy ending for this one, I wanted it to make sense. And the fact that it felt like it was just given so that people had a happy ending with like no reasoning, I felt like it took me out of it a little bit, and I was like, something feels off now. Like, I kind of enjoyed the series up to this point. Like, it's not my favorite, but I really liked it. But this ending took me freaking right out. I was like, I don't even want to watch it again after that. I'm just confused.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird. I didn't understand.
Also, how did the friend see ghosts after that?
I guess we have another one? I don't fucking know. Like,
they made it so... I feel like the ending was kind of a mess with that whole show.
Was a mess.
I don't understand any of it.
I do believe it was a mess. I think the ending kind of ruined it a little bit.
Like, yeah, like the last like 10, 20 minutes was kind of just like
it
all
was
over
a
the place.
mess. Also, like, I felt it was like really interesting. It was, but like dating your like mom's ex-boyfriend is a little bit of a stretch.
Oh yeah. Also, the fact that like he was like a 20-year-old ghost, and he first met him when he was like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, no,
that
real.
was the thing that got me. And then find out it's his mom's ex. And I'm like, this is weird.
I feel like there's a lot of different age problems in here. Like, it's his mom's ex, and he met him when he was like 10. I get he's a ghost, but like something weird's going on here.
Yeah.
And I know y'all look the same age, but like...
Yeah, when he gets older, it's fine. But like, he's still like 40.
Like, he's a 40-year-old ghost. Like, I know he technically still has the mind that he had when he died, because, like, he's only been in the cemetery the whole time. He hasn't really gone out and experienced anything, so his mind didn't really age with his body or without his body. It stayed the same. So, fine. That middle bit, totally cool with. But the fact that he met him when he was 10, and then he went on to date his ex-girlfriend's son is a bit weird.
Yeah, not...
It's those two sandwich bits on the end that is a problem.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah, that was... I enjoyed watching it, but like in hindsight, I'm like, what the fuck was going on there?
Yeah.
And I love Om as well, because he's a good actor. And
yeah.
And I Bad Buddy was eons better than he's coming to me.
100%.
But oh my god, I could talk about Bad Buddy for years too. We got to do that video for that.
That's definitely what we need to do. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's I have the DVDs already, so that's good to go.
Yeah, the only other one I could think with a somewhat sad ending, which was more of a sad, I guess, beginning, was Until We Meet Again with in Korn.
That's true, because like their relationship was beginning and theirs was ending, but they were also like moving into like the afterlife together, so technically they were still together.
Yeah, so it's like it was a sad ending in reality, but they also were at peace.
Yeah, it was like more of a sad situationally, but like happy because you're happy for them. So
yeah. So and honestly, other than that,
I haven't seen many.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a single really sad ending.
Please don't let this be the first one.
Well, I mean, we were talking about maybe a season 2. Like if.
Okay, so if one of them does die, what if they don't actually die, and there's a season 2, and it's now he's alive, and we have to go find him? Like, maybe. That'd be cool. Like,
I was actually gonna say none of them die at the end of season 1, but then there's gonna be a second season, and then if one of them dies there, maybe that's what happens.
Oh no. No.
I don't know.
We need to.
Bottom line is we don't want any of them to die.
They need to grow old together. I need that.
I mean, we were just talking about how like realistic this show is earlier. and like being in the
that's
mafia.
Not good. There's only 2 left for me, and I am stressed.
I still have 8 more, so I still have hope. I still have fun
You
times.
still have like 8 whole episodes of hope. I've gotten 2, and like I'm a little stressed about it because like there was a cliffhanger at the end of the last one. So, oh no, but I mean I don't even know if it's an oh no. Like the cliffhanger was like interesting. Like I'm intrigued to hear more about it, but. I just worry about like what the outcome at the end is gonna be. So hopefully we're okay. I'll let you know where I stand without spoilers after the next
week. Yeah, next week we'll talk and I'll see how you feel.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I think that's it for KinnPorsche episode 6. Plus the side story.
Yep. Woo. That was it.
Next week we'll be episode 7. Let us
know what your thoughts are on this episode and if you think they're gonna die. Because I know we asked that before, but like...
Yeah. Do you think they will die?
I worry.
I could see it coming.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't say that.
Like, it's one of those things where like, and until we meet again... sorry I keep bringing that up, but it's like... throughout the whole show, I definitely saw Parm and Dean killing themselves like Hornanen did. And like it was like the end of episode 16 where Parm like it ends with Parm putting the gun to his head crying. I think that's one of the times I like literally cried on camera. Like that's one of the times I cried during my reactions. I don't do that often, guys. But that was when I literally I couldn't even talk after that. I literally just shut my camera off and just ended like because I saw it coming since the beginning.
I was so stressed. That episode came out. I was like, you better fucking not. Like, they went to the same place, too. I was like, oh, no.
It really felt like a case of history repeating itself.
I know. I was like, I was hoping because it felt so much like a case of history repeating itself that it wouldn't go to that because, like, you could see, like, this is where we change things, or this is how it's different. Which it did, which I was very thankful for, because I did not want that to go sideways, but... Whew, I'm glad it did.
Yeah, and with this being a heavily mafia show, I definitely see it happening.
Oh, God.
I don't know how. I don't know which one. I think I said maybe Kinn last time, and I'm still leaning towards Kinn if it's going to be one of them.
You know what? I'm gonna throw this out there. It's not Kinn or Porsche that dies, it's someone else.
Like Cancun? Or like Pete or something? Like
I'm gonna be a horrible person and throw Pete out there. I don't want it to be, but, like, I imagine, like, a fan favorite somehow dying in the finale.
I could see that, honestly. I could see Pete dying.
I don't want him to.
I don't either, but Pete dying could definitely happen as well.
Oh, no, don't want Pete.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. We gotta stop. We gotta
go.
Gonna
die.
No one's gonna die. We're done.
Well, watch it end there happily and peacefully. Everyone lives. Everyone having a good old time. It's just a big party.
We were panicking for nothing.
That would be great. I hope that's the case.
That'll be a wonderful day. We'll have champagne. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I still need to try wasabi on the podcast, mind you. That's another thing I need to do.
Oh, I did.
Did you?
On the podcast. Yeah. So I actually tried sushi for the first time.
I hate sushi.
Like last week or something. Yeah. And there was wasabi there, and I put a little on. It wasn't that spicy.
It doesn't seem like it would be.
But, I mean, it was definitely, you could still tell it was spicy.
Yeah.
But, I wasn't a big fan of it.
I'll have to try it. What does it like taste like aside from spice? Is it just spice or?
I don't know. It wasn't really the flavor, more than just the texture that I would like. I wasn't like, I was like, this is a little weird.
Okay. I'll have to try it. I just have to figure out what to try it on because I hate sushi. So I just have to figure out what to put it on.
Well, I got sick after eating sushi.
Oh, yeah.
That night I was up all night, like, not feeling great. So
that's why I don't eat sushi. Okay. I don't eat any fish, to be fair, so.
I probably won't either after that
I don't eat
first
fish
experience.
I haven't eaten fish for, like, 7 years, so.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it.
That's it. We'll see you guys next week for the next one.
Episode 7.
Woo!
Halfway through. We will be halfway through on episode 7.
Oh my god, you're right. Halfway through. Oh my gosh. And I will
We're
be
halfway there.
13 out of 14 through.
This is going to be sad when it ends.
Oh my god.
I'll be honest. KinnPorsche has been so good. I'm not even halfway there yet, but I'm already like so in love with this show.
I know.
It's so good.
I'm so excited.
I still want to binge it. still want to binge
We
it.
can't binge it. We finally lined it up with the other show.
I know, we like lined it up so good. Like, unless we binge watch Starn Type 2, but then it's like, that's gonna be a whole ass, like, we're gonna go crazy.
I also just set up my schedule for the next few days, and I have 0 extra time, so.
Yeah, it won't be happening.
No, no binging.
No. But yeah, next week, episode 7.
Next week, I'll see you guys then.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.